Alright, hi YouTube, so welcome to another Sorare video. It's another week gone by, had a decent midweek for once, and we are now going into game week 31. Oh, time flies. So that's like the new season, sorry, game week 31, that's like around a third of the way, so I would say a third, because usually probably can't see to the end, but I think you usually have like 80 odd. We go back. Yeah, we had all these game weeks, so it went to about 100. So yeah, I think we were fair to say we're about a third of the way through, which means generally the price should have how to call it, lost third of its value. So maybe lost 30% of its value usually. So and then most of the streaks are gone, especially like the NBA. I mean, yeah. Also, I'll probably start with the NBA just to go through. I think they did something similar to the main leagues where the champions, not this one, hold on, let me change. Can I change? It's a bit annoying. Okay, it's here. I couldn't see it. The bar was in the way. So these little hot streaks, they like 5% boost. I think there's only 2 days left, so this is the last game week of these double rewards. I managed to hit one of the streaks, which I hit this 100, which is quite amazing, to be honest. 260 is not hard, consider you need 1 or 2 bangers in your team, but then provided all your other teammates deliver, so it's not easy picking 5, but I managed to hit the streak once, which that gives 100, which is quite good. We kind of paid for most of my, not most of mine, but some of them, yeah, partially, obviously not all. We still got a whole season to go in terms of NBA, so that's only just started, this one. So I think last month actually. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean the streak's gonna go away, but I don't think anyone could have hit that one. But once you get to like here's very tough. But I think the range is not too hard. So occasionally you might get to there. So yeah, right. I think personally I just want to hit this first streak, so that way we can hopefully hit these. But never getting there. But if anyone did get there, done well, then that's kind of you breaking even. I think everyone's having similar teams, Jokic, and just surrounded by other players depending on your favourite. I've got Jamie Butler here as well. I'm only able to enter 1 right now, but what I've done with there's this new promo right now called, I've lost it now, it's too long ago. Okay, so it was obviously Black Friday today, so even Sorare is doing something. So I should always start with this. So there's a mega cart, yeah. So there's for the football as well and the NBA. So don't think the MLB starts anytime soon. So that one's just finished. Yeah, a bit of a waste. I don't think I'll be investing in that in the future, but because that one you have to buy a lot of cards, and then NBA is similar, but then football is like you can be league focused, which I think it kind of obviously more prizes to be given up, but also just not as, yeah, I mean you can separate into different leagues as well, so it's more, I think it's more competitive, to be honest, rather than one big league. If you want it like that, then you can play the super rare. Obviously different thing. Alright, let's start with this. So this is just for today, it's only a few hours. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so that'd be your local time, and it's quite a flash thing. They didn't have any warning about this, so obviously it was like Black Friday flash sales. What happened was if you buy cards, I've actually got an offer. If you buy cards, then you can just basically, if you purchase cards to this value, don't buy them instant buy, don't buy them on auction. Add them to the cart, and then shopping cart, and then shopping cart, right? Yeah, shopping cart, and then you can get the reward. I managed to get this one when I spent about 50. I'll show you who I bought. Did do some, it's not Christmas shopping, but did some shopping a bit early, so a bit low on cash right now. Head's got a bit of market credits here. Yeah, so just add them to this cart, and then buy from there. So it's not too hard, and then it will say I'll have a pop-up like you also won yeah, I might actually get that. But just remember, this is US dollars, so if I'm using pounds, then currency is slightly different. And I do still prefer pounds. It's just much easier for me to see, and to calculate as well. So pounds for me. So I'll just show you who I've bought, and then we'll go to the selection. That's too low, mate. Okay. So not ceiling. Wait. Okay. Where's my club? Yeah. It seems to lost the super rare. I don't know why. Something wrong with that. Must be a bug. Let me close it and then come back. Wait, close the whole thing and come back. Otherwise, there we go. Yeah, not sure why the super. Yeah, you guys saw right. Super rare was missing. So what I did was I went and bought a. See, 3 hours ago, I went and bought a Kyle Walker. Who. Reason being is my. Well, I only have 2 defenders now. I only have 3. I have. Let's go for a section and I'll show you why. So let's go right into this. There's a bit more time on this, but I'll do it now. Might as well. Usually what I do is I list up the players, but then because I want to play FIFA, so I just get rid of them, get it done and over with. So here there's only 250, so 245 entries, but you do need to be in top half to win anything. So it's not as easy as you think. Okay, so I'll explain. So it's recommended me to go for this. Do you think Semenyo will be back? He's on a 70 this time. I mean, last time I got tricked. And he didn't play, so a bit annoying. But I kind of need him here. And then that's where either the Kai Walker or O'Brien will be useful. The thing is, Jake O'Brien, what I've from the news, it feels like Everton in January are going to be looking for a new right back because they kind of need one, right? They kind of need a left back, right back, some defenders generally getting a bit old and all. He's been all right, but he's not, world class. I guess he's okay. He's a good player for Ireland, and he's a good player for Everton. But if you just look at the stats, it's nothing. That's not going to get into most top graders team. Like he got an assist in game week 15, and that was the last time he got one. So yeah, it makes it hard for us to play with that. And but beside, honestly, Kyle Walker is not much better in terms of like scores. Obviously, playing for Burnley will be quite tough. He does get probably got 1 assist as well. So 2 similar cards, but just in case if one gets, let's say he gets replaced or he's no longer the starter, then straight away I have a backup to turn up to. So basically he's more of a backup. I still prefer O'Brien. So I think Seamus Coleman last game he walked off injured. So sometimes it'd be Graham in there as well. Is it? Can't remember his first name. So Gardner in there. So I think more just as a backup, and also have a kind of like a Burnley stack right now. Actually, this guy is quite good. His stats much better. But anyways, I went and got. I paid for super rare using that promo just then. I did also buy rare last week, which hasn't in season. Similar, I think I paid $388 for it. So, and then super rare is non on sale. Oh, there is. Okay. Around 30. So I bought mine for just here 31. So I thought that's similar price to this, and I get a bit of market credit back. So I thought, why not? And that's when I did it. So I now have my first own Kyle Walker. Still to play O'Brien here. Now Ryan Giggs had a good game over the weekend, so I'm going to give him a chance. And then for this final one, now in consideration of the next squad, likely to be like a Burnley stack, I'm going to go Flaming. Yeah, I just think it's safer. But then do I have another striker? I've got one. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll captain Semenyo as a gamble as usual. This is the team I'm going for super rare. Picking my teams as well. It's 9 minutes in, so I might need to speed up a little bit. Yeah. So just kind of explain the promo and what's kind of happening with this squad. So now I can fit 2 squads in with 1 player spare. I expect him to play. I'm not sure why he doesn't have the percentage yet. Okay, but let's leave it like that because I mean, but like that's gonna be a tough game for Fulham as well. Fulham is 15. Interesting. It's one of these two. Who would you put in? I already lost the 2% club anyway, so yeah, let's try this. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. And then I expect him to start. I don't know why he's the percentage. So that's the super rare done. You probably just look at this squad and then this one just to gain any XPs or any essence if possible. I do have 550 essence, so you know if this one or this one can hit another. No, that's why having 2 teams, right? So if they both hit kind of this level, which would be very tough for this one. But then if this one hits, then I mean like Walker's a D, he's an E, so. I don't know. I just think it's better fixture-wise, a little bit better. So yeah, we'll go with that. And now comes the red. Let me just remove my mouse cable. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm not really hitting streets for this neither. Like Prem's been quite poor out of all the other leagues, I would say. And no wonder Martin is so expensive right now because they pay Wolves, so likelihood they'll get a clean sheet. Chelsea had a tough game, which makes my selection a bit of a headache. Which, exactly, you know, that's why hence I bought in Walker. Otherwise, I don't have another active, defender. I kind of bought the super rare as of, in case I need him as a rare or as a super rare. So that's kind of useful, but I don't know. I have no choice. Like Boltman didn't start the last game. I'm not sure if he's injured or he was rested. So if he was rested, then he'll be good for this one. I just don't have let me see the prices because of the promo, right? And I do have a bit of market credit right now, and I will be getting more market credits. And I just want to have a look at looking for some probably Aston Villa defenders if possible, or just Prem generally. Or is that all you have? Let's see how much they are worth. I mean, not too bad. If you're looking at about 100. Like Konza, who obviously plays week in, week out, does have these like clearance and stuff. Looks decent as a 400. I want to see how much he is on. So obviously market credit takes around £10 off, which is quite nice. I want to focus more on Everton. Sorry, not Everton. Aston Villa. There we go. So in terms of defenders, how many options? We've got Digne, we've got Matty Cash. Sometime Pau Torres plays. Just until Tyrone Mings gets back. But he's not getting back to January, so if you've got Pau Torres, that's probably a good shout. Cons well, he's if you can get his super rare, that's quite a good deal. No, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, I think just go for the trade if you need it. Let me check how much Pau Torres is. Super rare is always expensive, so yeah, look at 17 without the special. I think that's good. How about Digne? I don't think there's many options, to be honest. I kind of like Matty Cash because, I think a few years ago now trying to replace him, but they just haven't got anyone else who can play right back. I think he occasionally plays right back, and I can't remember which one plays left, which one plays right. We've also got Lindelof as a backup. So Pau Torres I like the look of. Digne, who does I believe he takes corners, which he doesn't play in the European games. So he does have the French exposure as well, which I kind of like for obviously World Cup year. I mean, if I want to really go for this league, go for this weekend, I think Aston Villa should be the go-to. Mighty Cash, look at 17. Digne, yeah, around. Yeah, I mean 17's good. He was rested as well, so I wonder who played then. Okay, yeah, so he can play right back and then he can play left back. I expect Digne to play. Pau Torres came up a bit early. Lindelof, so Console's rested, yeah, okay. So they're lucky they won actually, because they rested quite a lot of the players. So now it's the choice of one of these four. Conza is good, but he's too expensive. Pau Torres, does he play for Spain right now? Or did he play? Don't think he did. Okay, so skip. And then that leaves us with Digne or Mighty Cash. I don't think Poland's qualified, are they? So obviously it'd be cheaper, but Digne does have better scores. Averaging, I don't know which one you look at. Look at this one, averaging 40. Yeah. Similar, they're very similar. I'm gonna go Digne, but I'm gonna buy it off here. This is way cheaper, right? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, you could get both, but I think this one's good. Let me. Did he craft this? Yeah, it won by auction. So it won at 17. I don't think there are any open bids, even though they're a bit late. Yeah. So consider he win it for 17. I need it now. So let's say if I make a deal around 20, CP accepts. Might need to change this around a little bit then. So I'm gonna go with Digne. Okay, there we go. So let's get a defender here. I think even Arsenal. I think this is a top game. Arsenal against Chelsea, right? So, and then yeah, Burnley looks good. I also bought this Brab guide. I think that's how you say the name. I don't know. Anyway, who do you have? David Brooks or Tavernier? I think Tavernier takes the nod here. He had a good game last time. Yeah, he's like a cam position right now. And then striker has to be Mo Salah. I think. I'm trying to list him up, but he just cannot list him up, right? I know, like Liverpool's not in great form, but you know, if there's anyone to turn it around, it will have to be him. So I just don't see the scores like last year. I mean, look at last year it was like this, and then this year like this. He's just not getting a goal and decisives. I'm not sure what's happening there. I mean, see how that goes. Might have to split these up to parts, so I'll just do the Prem first, and then for the other Liga and La Liga and Bundesliga, I'll do it in a separate video because Premier League just takes too long to talk about, and also our scouting as well. I mean, who would you have striker-wise? It's a tough one, right? I mean, you can go for anywhere, but if you ask me, then does Bowen and Mo Salah play against each other? Does that look like a good one? Or are there two Everton here who hasn't scored in a while? I think he missed a few of the good chances as well. But you know, could get a goal or two against Sunderland, I think. And does that come? Yeah, that comes under the scope as well. Because if I put Jaidan there, then he'll go over. And then Watkins could be a good one actually. Okay, if I don't have a defender here, I'll just go Watkins. But otherwise, I'll put Watkins in. Take Watkins out. Salah captain. Okay, we'll try that for now. It's depending if I can get the Everton. Okay, he's got back to me. Oh, accepted. Nice. So we got it. Oh no, another one. Okay. This guy, I can't remember what I was getting him for. Fabian Wilfinger. Okay. I mean, he looks like he plays in the Challenger. I forgot. Okay, I think Challenger, right? Did I buy him for Challenger? Maybe was he a defender? Was he a defender? He was, yeah. Okay, I bought him for this one. So now this squad has a decent team. And he's gonna be captain, I think. Oh no, keep an old captain. I think that's what I want. I made like offers and I just forget. So, and then that other defender will now. Oh, I like that a lot. Tell you what, I didn't need to buy that, did I? Silly Billy. Okay. Because I have this guy who's like, I put him as a to put in a vault, but I put him about there, and then he's been popping up such good scores of late that I had to uncraft him. So now that looks like a really good squad. I'm a captain is super as well. I'm not sure about the midfielder, but that's a decent squad for a challenger. I'll use it. Right. And then I can put that defender who I initially have here, and then yeah, okay, I mean that helps. Still decent squad. I'll captain him. Have I got room for another one? Yeah, because I think I had too many players, not players, but too many goalkeepers, and then I'm trying to fit them in season, even in season. Let's go with that, just as a. This is team 4, so it doesn't matter if they play or not, but you know, gain some XP otherwise. Someone trying to contact me, or not sure what that was. Anyway, captain, I got Onana in goal. Should be a cracker, this one. And then I'm not captaining goalkeepers on this one because they play Celtic. So, alright, let's go back to Prem. Yeah, this definitely gonna make this into 2 parts. We go back to Prem. Walking looks good, aside from the fact we get a defender or not. So this might need to still be reshuffled, but this is kind of the preliminary. Basically, yeah, just showing what likely the teams will line up. I think still quite good. I want to bolt one with Nick Pope actually, and if we you know, some miracle from Jalen Bowen, who knows? I mean, if Liverpool does perform like Liverpool right now, so Bowen can get a goal and assist, so a bit of a contradiction, but it could be a high scoring one, you never know. I have Leeds as well, they play Man City, so I got it from a trade, so don't ask me why. Okay, so David Brooks, I would say, yeah, Brooks, and then Strike. Ooh, I have. Now, João Pedro is rested. Do I want João Pedro? Then I'll lose the percentage, but he seems to be the best go-to. I have a lot of strikers right now. I'm in then Danny Welbeck. Yeah, within the range. So I'm gonna captain Chalaba. Or does João Pedro pop in these big games? That could be a good call. I don't think he takes penalties. I think it's Enzo who takes penalties, but makes sense to go for him. I don't think he'll keep the clean sheet, but then you know, I think Chalaba will get more like defensive kind of routines. Like he'll be there, and then I'm left with Matt Sells, or it makes sense to go Matt Sells, and then I only have Kyle Walker available, and then I also have Bentancur actually, which kind of overlooked. Igor Jesus, who was rested, and then you have Flaming or Blabberguide. Tough one. Flaming's been starting the last few games, so I'm gonna go Flaming. I kind of need an in-season goalkeeper because that's what I didn't buy initially. With Captain Igor Jesus, who plays Brighton. Alright, so that's 4 squads we just put together with like usually 1 or 2 players spare. A decent one, I think. See if we can hit a hot streak for once. Let me do limited, and like I said, I'll split the parts. I think limited we're much better because we have much better team width, and also the players generally are just better. You know, I mean, is he still not back? Oh wow, that's annoying. I rushed him in this game then? Maybe, yeah, maybe because Alisson isn't fully fit. I expect him to be back though. Alright, that's going to make it very tough for us because now that 3 active goalkeepers left. Do I go Alisson against a West Ham who has a potential injury, right? Well, I go Everton who did, surprisingly, Jordan Pickford's been probably the best signing for me since day one. Clean sheet, 4 clean sheet there, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 clean sheets already, including one from United where they were playing with 10 men. That was a good game. Against Newcastle. Okay. I'll just see what they suggest actually. Okay, so Pickford here, we have a Bruno Fernandes. Kelly, and then Xhaka, and him. Xhaka has been great. He has been superb. Like international week ago, he's been superb. The thing is, do I want a? I have a send menu there, or I have a Michael Keane who looks like a solid starter right now. Yeah, I kind of want them to pair together, so. But then that next one I'll. Now this one's definitely overkill, so no point in trying to save that. Best striker we have. I mean, even the Semenyo, like even if he's fit, his scores of late's not been great since kind of the beginning. Like, it's been flat, so this is what I'm risking, really. I've got Garnacho as well. How's that look? But that's got 5 different clubs. 2 Everton connection and then 5 different clubs. I captain him. Or maybe captain Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's consistent, I think. Bruno looks good. Yeah, Bruno for me. Bruno or Xhaka, both very good, but I think Bruno's slightly better. Let's try that. Just having that connection there. Just kind of, this is League 1. This is also League 1, so it doesn't matter too much. So that's going to be the Alisson one, I think. Oh, because wait, why is he not choosing Alisson? Bit risky, that one. James Gardner, we've got Sandro Tonali. Is Garnacho a good one, or I'm gonna risk it with a send menu? I'm gonna risk that one, I think. Captain James Gardner. Bit of a weird one, but yeah, quite hard to pick this one. Very hard to pick, actually. I think this one's better, more superior, of course. This one's a Team B, still decent, but a bit of a hit and miss. I think. Who would you captain? I mean, yeah. Let's go with that. Otherwise, it's going to go to Navi, but so. And then we're left with lower down. We only have pairing left. They don't pick the rares. Dan James. I've got loads of players. Just don't have goalkeepers now, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, can I put Tete there? Of course. Why? Okay. Garnacho. I can go Kenny Tete. I can go. I'll tell you what, Nathan Collins might be having a good week. You think Garnacho will do well? I guess that's alright, yeah. And then I reckon Reece James will be quite good. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Boom. Looking forward to that game. That London derby. Arsenal against Chelsea. For this final one, just kind of putting what's left. I mean, I have an in-season. I might as well use the in-season. Mikolenko. And Captain Danny Welbeck. There we go. yeah, the goalkeeper's probably not going to play, so team 3, so that's fine. I actually have loads of leftovers, so that's why I do these early. Okay, so that's Prem. We'll end it here about 30 minutes now. So if you want to watch the second part where I picked the Ligan, then stay tuned and subscribe and make sure you watch the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Bye for now. Peace.